Yeah, I was aware that, let's say, the English, Australian, and the UK, the Australian and the American accents are different. What I learned is, I believe, American. I didn't really learn the British or the Australian accent because most people will usually just teach the American. I believe it's dominating. But then when I came to IIUM, oh, I saw so many varieties of English with people from Bangladesh, Pakistan, India having unique pronunciations. And yeah, of course, people from the Balkan area where I come from have unique pronunciations, a bit like sharp and tough and rough pronunciations. People from Malaysia have also a very, how would I say, very sweet accent, and from Southeast Asia as well. And people from Arab countries, of course, have like many things unique and invented accent.
Yeah, I think when you say variety, I think there's a lot of different accents around the world. I've been to India before. They have different accents. Here in Malaysia, they have a normal one. In Somalia, well, people don't speak a lot of English there, but I did my high school in Dubai, so that's how I learned it. And then later I did my, end of high school in India. So that's how I saw different kind of countries. But in Somalia, the ones who speak it, they speak with Italian accent. Yeah, because we were colonized by the Italians. So that's how it happens.
For example, in Yemen, they have a different accent. When they speak in English, still the accent is stuck in their tongue, you know?
Well, English is a global language, that's the reality, like it or not. Even though I wish that Arabic should have been the global language instead of English. I think that would be fair, because I don't think that the majority of the globe actually speaks originally.
I don't have a problem that a language becomes global, but I think that would have been much better if, let's say, a language that is more rich in tradition, in culture and literature, and meaning can be the language of the globe. But English being one now, the global language, I think it's a good thing, much better than having another language that is more, let's say, in our perspective, maybe weird now to be the global language. Historically, we just have English, so we cannot say rationally why is English the global language, because circumstances have just led, to this fact to happen. But it might have been Malay, it might have been Bosnian, it might have been Japanese or Chinese.
I don't have a problem with it, but I think it's a good language. A lot of countries, they took in English. I think Malaysia is good because I enjoy Malaysia because wherever I go, they speak English. I don't have problems. India was just almost the same. Some people speak their local language, but yeah. So, and the science is almost written in English nowadays. So I don't think it's a bad problem. It's a good language.
It's better if it's Arabic, but then in reality it's English.
Nowadays, yes, it's a very important language. Most powerful countries in the world, they speak in English. Americans, English. It's very important right now. And I think that's why most of the countries are adapting English in high school, because they want their children to learn more about that. I think that's the reason Malaysia also took it. So I think it's very important.
Yeah, today everyone should know English. Everyone should know how to speak English.
Well, it can definitely be replaced, but I think that maybe our lifespan will not witness it, because it takes much longer time to shift and make another language dominant. Let's say, according to economic and political circumstances, the rising, let's say, second and third economy is becoming their languages are becoming very important. So if you know those languages, then you may be better off. And to the extent, I don't know, let's say French, German language, I think French much more, it's a diplomatic language compared to German is a scientific language. Most scientists came from Germany. But it's possible, yeah, to be replaced, but it's going to take a longer time than our lifespan, despite being young, not that old.
I think the Chinese are trying because they have a big number, but it's gonna take years, probably a century. It's gonna take a long time.
They're so good at writing. Mashallah, like it's like computer. They're so good at writing.
One issue with Malaysians is they don't really communicate much. With many of my friends, they have the impression they are not communicative, though I know that Malays, if you communicate with them, they may be communicative, but somehow the beginning is very tough. It's very hard to start and open up the Malaysian to communicate. And when you open up and communicate, then you see they communicate. But then the English, of course, is always problematic. Some have very nice accent, but then it needs to be complemented with a lot of reading and knowledge. In that sense, it takes time of education. But generally speaking, I believe that Malaysians have a problem. They have quite weak English in the whole nation, not just in UAE. In UAE, of course, but then in the whole nation, they have a weak, let's say, knowledge of English. They really need to do much to really improve the level, because it's as a country that speaks for several decades, or since even before independence, speaks English. I believe the early generations had perfect English compared to generations today. And elderly people have much better English. Even taxi drivers who lived during those ages, they have much better English than many educated masters or PhD students.
They're very good. You find Malaysians who speak top English and very good. Most of the people speak English here. That's why I say, like, I enjoy this country because it's Islamic first. The other good thing is because everybody speaks English. Even if they don't know, I didn't go to kampungs, but in KL and around the city, everybody almost, at least they know to say something. So, and most of the professionals, they speak well. So I think Malaysians are doing well.
I'm a person who speaks 4 languages fluently. I speak Bosnian, I speak Serbian language, I speak Arabic fluently, and I think English is my understanding correct.
Your first language is Bosnian?
My first language is Arabic, to be honest. I consider Arabic much closer to my heart. Since I grew up in the Arab world, I went to Arab schools, so yeah, my first language was Arabic. But it doesn't affect my efficiency in Bosnian, or it doesn't make me less of a Bosnian. I'm also very well fluent in Bosnian. But I think, yeah, sometimes you do mix with the terms.
No. Because my Somali was always good. Basically, before learning English, I learned Somali. So once I learned Somali, then I learned English. So it never interfered. That's why I always feel good, because I can speak well with my family, and then I can speak English with others. It was always balanced.
This is sad because Arabic is like our main language, and it's like the language of Quran and the languages of our prophets. But then it's reality. I mean, what can we do?
I think the world is in a stage where English has become prominent right now. I think you cannot deny that English is very important nowadays. Arabic was important back in the day, but it's also important now. But English is playing a big role. It comes to science, social science, everything. So I think we should take advantage of it, not look at in a bad way, but take advantage of what English has and also improve the Arabic world if we can. And that's what I think about it.
I think it's not fair. I think Arabic is an easier language, more wide. There is more variety in words, in terms, in descriptions. I think it's much richer language. And I think that as a Muslim, there is a part of like, if you're a Muslim, then you should be privileged to Arabic. You should know Arabic to a certain extent. So I think that, yeah, we should change it. We should flip the pages.
I believe you should just try to read. Reading is the key. The first words of revelation is read. And there are so many hadiths, so many words of the Sahaba and other wisdom that speaks about the importance of reading. And reading is essential. If you and we have skills today of reading, whereby you can read 200 pages in a lesser time, with certain skills that people that are proven to be very efficient. So reading is a skill, and it's something that will improve the language English. And I believe my advice to them to think that English is not important is maybe to maybe look more into the statistics of available literature, and maybe inside Malaysia here, how maybe English books are being more published than Malaysian books in Malay. But of course, Malay is also very important. If you lose a language, you will have lost people. So people disappear with the loss of language. So the language is very important, but English is something that is incumbent to be learned.
I think languages are important, not only English. To learn any language, it's a great asset to any person. English specifically, I think it makes you more professional. It makes you reach further. You can get further. You can affect more people if you have a beneficial knowledge, goals, anything. So everyone should give attention to that section of field.
Actually, not Malaysians only, even Yemenis, even a lot of people think that they don't need to speak English, especially when they're at their countries. But then you don't know what will happen in the future. Maybe you'll travel, maybe you'll have this kind of thing that comes up when you have to travel, you have to speak, you have to communicate with other people. They have to learn English because it's like today's language.
I think the smart Malaysians know English is important because that's the reason they developed it in high school. Others who think so, well, they will learn by time that this is a very important language, and they don't have to look at it from a bad perspective. Just take the good things, leave the crazy things, learn from it, improve the Malay language. That's it. I think that should be it.